So one good thing is I was in this healing journey for body and mind detox. I completed it without having a break, thanks to Priya for suggesting me that too. And at the same time, that is one manifestation. Usually, consistency is not there, and 15 days at a stretch. I made it sure that I drank that Karela juice. That
Hmm.
there was one thing which I would never do, but now too many things. Let me just break it quickly. I'll tell I don't want to take too much time.
Hmm.
Four things. First thing is I have converted completely into a vegetarian now. I know the reason why few years back I had left. Somewhere my soul also wanted to become a vegetarian when I read Bhagavad Gita. This was in very young age, somewhere I think it is in seventh grade. But I
Hmm.
again relapsed. I started consuming
Hmm.
meat. But now I know the reason, so I've stopped it.
Hmm.
Second, my journey of the diet where I lost healthy 3 kgs weight. That is another thing. And
Hmm.
I'm better mindfully and even physically also I'm good. Third,
Hmm.
consistency in workouts, be it any small physical workout.
Hmm.
I was a very laid back 1 month
Hmm.
back, 1.5, 2 months back before I started this mirror work session with Priya.
Hmm.
From then the journey started, and now that is not stopped at all. Since 1.5 month, I am active.
Hmm.
Last, my periods got delayed for the first time. That is because I was trying to work on the internal detox. This has never
Hmm.
happened. In my entire life, only twice it has got delayed.
Hmm.
And this time I didn't even worry about it. I was only
Hmm.
manifesting. I accepted that, okay, it's for a reason. Something is getting cleansed internally.
Hmm.
And I did whatever my mentor told. And I just did this pink bubble meditation. Just 2 days. I got my periods. And I'm like, thank you. Before Navratri, I'm done. I'll be done with periods. So thank you so much for this pink
I would
bubble.
I I would like to just add one point here.
Hmm.
Priya, I also wanted to tell something. So I was feeling very sick from past like a week or so.
Hmm.
And then I almost felt like I'm getting a heart attack because there was a severe muscle catch around my chest. I felt like there's a huge catch everywhere in my body. I started feeling a lot of muscle catch, bone pain, and all of that. So I did a entire body checkup, and I was very
Hmm.
surprised that though like I had vitamin deficiency and all that, my thyroid was very normal. So
Hmm.
all these while that I have been taking thyroid medicines and all of it, and I was very surprised that it's completely not there.
Very
So
happy.
somewhere mirror work journey, I would give the credits to mirror work journey and Priya for this, because I think when I first spoke to Priya, she told me that maybe you've got thyroid is because you're not able to express things and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I also feel somewhere I'm still working on it, where I'm not able to articulate things better. Like there's
Hmm.
something in my head, but I'm not able to say things properly. So
Hmm.
somewhere I have like channelized this whole thing over a period of time, and maybe even if I'm not able to tell people directly, I'm just writing it down and I'm burning it, or maybe I'm like writing. So I was very surprised that I don't have to consume my thyroid medicines anymore. And I had
Wow.
like, I asked doctor, are you sure, are you sure, are you sure, some 3 times I asked, and he looked at me and he laughed. He said, please go home.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wonderful, Priyanka. This
that
is
happened.
really a wonderful, wonderful thing, right? And really a great gratitude to Rachita because she took the effort to introduce you. I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
had to take even
absolutely.
an inch of effort, no? So she did all
Yeah,
the work for me. So,
absolutely.
lot of
Thank
gratitude
you
to
so
Rachita.
much. Thank you, Rachita. Thank you, Priya.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
my
Priyanka.
group energy and everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Be here, be with us, and we shall all grow, heal together, right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
community, right? And we will be
absolutely,
helping each other. Very
absolutely.
nice. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you so much. And that's how it is going to be all of us, right? So let's focus more, let's dedicate more, and let's do it. Let's make it happen, right? So today we are going to understand that energy is magnetic. So it's magnetic. So that is why we pull, and that's why attract. We attract, right?
So let's go ahead. One law of energy is, let's go ahead, Rachita, please go ahead.
Energy of a certain quality or vibration tends to attract energy of a similar quality and vibration.
Yeah, so just a moment. So energy of certain quality or vibration tends to attract the energy of similar quality and vibration. Okay. So if in sense we all are together, understand that somewhere the quality of energy that we all have, it matches with each other. That's why we all are together here. Okay. So there is some connection there. That's why we are together. And that's how everybody in our life is with us with some quality of vibration that is in us. Now, this includes all those whom we envy, all those whom we hate, all those we get upset to, all those we get angry from, and all those we love. Everyone, everyone, including everyone, right? And every other circumstance. So, um, two, three things really bother me these days about certain things, right? One thing is that I feel, sometimes my family waste money on certain things, and whenever it is important, they are not putting an effort to it. So, wow, I am getting irritated. Me, me is the person same. Do like this. When it is required to put some money where I don't put it, whereas I put it where it is not required, wasting. But I get irritated from them. Look at the level, right? So, I mean, when I ask myself, why are you so irritated on that? The simple answer is heal yourself, darling. You have to heal this corner of you. That's why the irritation is coming to you, right? So the energy, right? Similar quality of energy is there, right? This helps us when this is getting in our head, it helps us to create peace in our life with everything that's happening, right? So thoughts and feelings have their own magnetic power that attracts energy of similar nature. So when I said about the program that I could not have more people from West, because my energy of fear was that there was there, right? Will they accept? Will they this and that? So thoughts and feelings of that fear has attracted the same kind of thing. The fear which made me feel they will not come, they have not come. Simple, very simple point, right? We can see this principle at work. For instance, let's go ahead, Rachita. When we accidentally run into from here, Rachita.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When we accidentally run into someone we've just been thinking of, or happen to pick up a book that contains exactly the perfect information we need at that moment.
Yeah. So whatever we need at that moment, we get to it through a certain book or somebody says something and our ear is like, you know, the bell is ringing in the ears, as if I wanted to hear that, you know. So that happens because that is what is the energy that was required. I mean, I had to attract it and it has come to me. Okay. So form follows idea. Let's go ahead, Rachita. Thought is quick.
Thought is a quick, light, mobile form of energy. It manifests instantaneously, unlike the denser forms such as matter.
Yeah. So thought is a quick, light, very mobile form, very quickly, like this. It is like this. So it can manifest instantaneously, unlike the denser form, such as matter. In matter, the best example to be given is disease. So disease doesn't manifest just like that in one day or 2 days or a month. It takes years and years and years, and then it surfaces, right? So that's how with the dis-ease, because matter, it's a matter, right? Matter takes time. It's a denser form. It takes time to manifest, right? So when we create something, we always create it first in the thought form. A thought and idea always precedes the manifestation. I think I will make dinner.
is the idea that precedes the creation of the mirror meal. So before taking any action, there is a thought. So I think I will make a dinner. This is a thought which will create an action to make it. I want a new dress. Precedes going and buying one. I need a job. Precedes finding one and so on. So, as now, when I have worked for this batch and struggled a bit, no new ways I opened for myself, where somewhere Priyanka helped me, and I got to know some other people. They helped me. They opened new opportunities for me where I could meet more people and I could explore with more people. So, the challenge of me, which I got into, it has helped me to move into next sphere. So, when I got this challenge, a thought came, I have to explore more now. When I had this thought of exploring more, I took the action when the opportunity came to me. So thought preceded the action. Thought preceded the action. The simple one is, I think I'm thirsty, I need water. Thought, and then I'm having a water and sipping it. Precedes the action. Right? That is what is the simple thing she is trying to tell us. Right? I mean, this lines and statement means very, very small or very simple, but she must be connecting us with a important point which we have to understand, right? So let's go ahead, Rachita. An artist first.
An artist first has an idea or inspiration, then creates a painting. A builder first has a design, then builds a house. I'll proceed.
Please.
The idea is like a blueprint. It creates an image of the form, which then magnetizes and guides the physical energy to flow into that form and eventually manifests it on the physical plane.
Okay. Yeah. So an idea is like a blueprint and it creates an image form. Now, when I have a thought, it creates an image form which then magnetizes and guides the physical energy to flow into that form and eventually manifest in the physical plane, right? So when I had this idea or a thought that I have to do something on exploring more, a thought, a blueprint came, an image came that I have to connect certain communities, this and that, all that, right? Image form. It has magnetized and pull a uh, physical energy into a form where I got connected with certain people who helped me to join certain communities where I can explore more, right? So first I had a thought, it has got magnetized, and then I got to that action. I mean, that reached me in the physical plane, right? The same principle. Let's go ahead, Rajata.
The same principle holds true even if we do not take direct physical action to manifest our ideas. Simply having an idea or thought, holding it in your mind, is an energy that will tend to attract and create that form on the material plane. If you constantly think of illness, you may eventually become ill. If you believe yourself to be beautiful, you become so. Unconscious ideas and feelings held inside of us operate in the same way.
Exactly. Now, this is an important understanding here. Okay. She says, same principle holds if you do not take the direct physical action to manifest your ideas. Because then also there is a thought, maybe unconscious thought, which also doesn't allow to take that action, right? So when I had to post my poster on some other platforms and all, I resisted from posting it. I posted just before one day for the program. I asked myself, why you delayed so much? Simple answer, somewhere the fear was dominating, which I didn't understood. But somewhere it was making me procrastinate, right? I'll do it tomorrow. I'm so busy. I have so many calls. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I don't have time. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. So it happened like this, right? So even when I was not able to take that action, it was also motivated by some thought. within me only. So simply having an idea or thought and holding it in your mind is an energy that will tend to attract and create the form on the physical plane. So whatever thought I keep and then I hold in the form of energy, it will attract and come into the physical plane. If you constantly think of illness, illness will come to you. If you believe you're beautiful, you become so, right? Unconscious ideas now and feelings which are held within us, they operate on the same way. Even if you don't know, it is there, so it works. That's how we have to be more in awareness, more consciousness, so that I know which is blocking me, right? So I started my day with super energy, but then when I was coming for the day, I could see that the energy is dropping and resistance is growing, you know. So because I was in awareness, I could see where it is dropping, what is making it dropping, and what is making the resistance grow. When I had this awareness, I could immediately catch it up, let it go, right? Earlier, or many a times, it doesn't happen. I fall for it, right? But when we are more in awareness, we come to know. We come to know. That's how consciousness is very, very important, right? The law of radiation and attraction. Let's go ahead, Rachita.
This is the principle that whatever you put out into the universe will be reflected back to you. As you sow, so shall you reap.
So shall you
What
reap, right? So this is a principle that whatever we put in the universe, it will come back to us. As you sow, and shall you reap. What this means from a practical standpoint is that we always attract in ourselves, in our lives, whatever we think about the most, right? Believe in most strongly, expect on the deepest level, or imagine most vividly. So the moment you again and again and again think that don't have money, it's not enough, I am struggling, it's not happening, how will I manage? So that means vividly you're imagining the lack of money, and that's what it manifests with more lack of money in life. Very, very simple law, always working on its own, right? Go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead, Gauriji.
Yeah, talking about money, usually I used to think in those lines, whatever is coming is not sufficient. I'm keeping on spending and I'll end up. So now I am, whatever be the case, I'll be able to manage. Somehow money will come in and I'll be able to manage. So that intentionally, I was actually faking it initially, but I'm trying to register in my subconscious mind nowadays, and I'm able to believe in that. That helps me a lot, actually, Riyaji. So many times, scarcity, whenever it comes, no, I am immediately thinking that way. No, I have got so much of support in this universe. Somehow I will get help, or I'll be able to manage. That gives a very positive feeling, as well as I'm able to get out of that situation. I'm
Correct.
able to see that difference. Thank you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, Gauriji, to work on more on your subconscious, you have to become aware whenever and what makes you feel bad about money, and then work on those pointers, right? So, and for me, let's say suppose somebody has borrowed some money with me, and they told me that they'll return in next 2 days. If they do not return, it bothers me so much. Okay. I am like, why they are not returning? Why they are not? And then my whole life around, I mean, somewhere around like, if I would have that money, I would have done this. If I would have that money, I would have done this. Because that money is not there, that's why it is does, you know. So mind rotates around that. So when I was When I am working on myself, I have to let go of these attachments, which are lack attachments within myself, having with the money, right? This is called as subconsciously working on it, because subconscious will not come and tell you, hey, you know what, Priya? You should not feel this way. Subconscious will make me feel it. Consciously have to understand the block and then release it. That is how subconsciously we have to work. Okay. Whatever makes us feel bad, we have to learn to let go and clear those blocks as they come in. Okay. Somebody,
Yeah.
if some,
But
now one fear is like when people join in, then one fear is like, um, you know, what if I have to return money? Now this is again a block, right? Why am I thinking so? And why do I have to? And if I have to, then I can if I have abundance. Only a person who feels lack will only think or bother it, right? So the deeper thinking is still coming from lack, right? When I understand this, it automatically shifts, because with acceptance, it just shifts. It just takes a shift within, right? That is
right,
how working on abundance blocks, Gauriji.
I have
Thank you,
an
Gauriji.
experience.
Yeah, please, Meenakshi.
Shall I share it now? Regarding this money, receiving money, 2 months before my husband had some illness and he was hospitalized and he has come back. So towards that, we want to put it under claim and get the reimbursement. So we tried from this office with all the formalities. They totally rejected it, saying this will not be covered under anything. Uh, Something like we have produced something fake and this will not be eligible for a. Usually, when such thing happens, I used to end it with a negative note saying, I know all these insurance people, they only take money, they will not help us. Like that, I curse, I shout, I emotionally we do something and close the time. We will not take an effort to see what
Hmm.
is there for us. So that was the time we were doing pink bubble for that. So I
Hmm.
just quit and the next day when I went office, I tried from my office. I
Hmm.
had an idea, why not we try from our office? My thing. So far, I have not ever claimed. Because of that, the form filling formalities is so irritating for me. That was the resistance. I don't want to get form filled. They will ask for some document. They will try to reject it. So many
Hmm.
additional things. So still I tried it and he said, you get me, madam, we will try. So we applied it the same way. After 7 days, one mail came for some documents is missing. Until you give, we will not pay. After reading that itself, the same old pattern. Then I consciously stopped that idea. I want to deal with you. Don't go to that extreme. Let us try pink bubble. I
Very nice.
completely stopped that idea. And whatever the documents they asked, I read it carefully and I found all the documents and whatever is available and sent back to it. It was went to a wrong email ID, which I was not aware. After 2 days, there was no intimation. Afterwards, again the message came in another way, like another alternate email. So again, I applied and some cancel check some alternate document I gave, and I never allowed my mind to go back to that thing. Not
Right.
allowing, I dissolved it totally. I am very sure it will hit my bank. So I am
Hmm.
not even going to bother about it. I started visualizing that is going to help me for the upcoming festival or whatever it is. I'm using it. That's all. After two,
Wow.
3 days, and credit message came. Your claim has been credited with some
Wow.
deduction, usual deduction, whatever they have, they did. But it
Wow.
was a real miracle. Uh, Applying the same, facing the same fear, but with a new perspective, with the help of pink bubble.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow. Wonderful, Meenakshi ji. See, now with Pink Bubble, the main thing you did was subconsciously shifting your energy, right? So Pink Bubble is only has also worked because of that subconscious shift, right? So until it goes to that deep level, shift cannot come, right? So very nice example, Meenakshi ji. And to mention it to Gauri ji and all others, see, I mean, to become more aware of money blocks. So let's say, suppose somebody asks to ask me that, can you please lend me 10,000? What is the immediate thought that will come to me when somebody will ask me? For me, it will come, I cannot give.
For me, it will be whether they will repay.
Again, right? So for both is a negative kind of thinking, right? So before even thinking of a possibility, by taking a pause, abundant mind will not think this mindset. Abundant mind will think first, why this person asked,
Yeah,
for what
that was my
reason,
thought.
why they
What was the
wanted, what they wanted, right? And then instead of thinking, I cannot pay, thinking, how can I? This is abundant mindset, right? But lack mindset will have such ideas, right? Now, this is how becoming aware of these first subtle thoughts coming up, working on them is subconsciously working on your patterns of money blocks, right? So, the more you become aware, the more you journal, the more you release, the more it releases and the more it goes away, right? So when I said I became aware of my fears, at least, half they are gone without even me doing any workout. They're half gone because I realized them. The halfway I have to go through with my workouts because now I am aware it's so easy for me to take it forward, right? Yeah, Gauriji.
No, even if I think whether they will repay, but I will give also to help them,
Hmm.
and that money will not come back as I
Come back.
thought.
Yeah, as I thought, right?
That
Because maybe your help is motivated by your guilt or need to feel good about yourself or need to uh, make people like you.
maybe, maybe. No, okay, I wanted to help, but that thought
Uh-huh.
only is giving the result. I'm experiencing that.
Right? Selfless giving or helping is, it doesn't give any thought. It is just you do it without anything and you don't even think about it. It's like so clear. I mean, because the energy system is so clear, there is nothing, nothing that is selfless giving. But if it is not there, it is a selfish giving. In whatever way it is a selfish giving, right?
Priya, I'll
So,
just take 2 minutes for the same thing. You remember, even I also had money block. So I
mm,
used to release this very consciously. But now I would like to share very similar experience which Meenakshi ji went through. 5 months back, my company asked me to do the health checkup. Through the company, I was not able to do because my grandpa passed away that time. But I did it on my own and I paid for it. It costed me 6,000. As per the company's policy, we don't do antigen, but they told me that no, you have to do this. I know why that message also came, but that costed 2,000 extra. When I put it for reimbursement, they told no, this is not what we suggested in the package. I never gave a single thought that this reimbursement will not be paid. I was very clear. I paid this money for the company's test and I will get it back. And instantly, the same HR who rejected my claim, who told that no, he can't do it, I wrote a mail. Even I was very surprised. The previous company also did the same test from Apollo Hospital, but I wondered why I was made to do antigen test, which is not, it was not a comfortable test to do, but still I went through. That one statement was a frank statement. And within a second, he's like, please approve the claim and process the reimbursement immediately. And I got the entire amount. And so we need to know our intention, Priya, is to tell before. It has to be clear. If that is clear, we will get the money whatever we deserve, even if you're giving it to others, where I have given the money and I've got it back also. So, yeah,
very true. Thank you.
it will help you, Gauriji.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll
Dharini,
go ahead.
we'll take a moment, we'll complete this paragraph and then take it because next we can use it next time, right? So using creative visualization. We'll see if we can cover it. So, when we are negative and fearful, insecure and anxious, we often attract the very experiences, situations, and people that we are seeking to avoid, right? So, if you are basically positive in attitude, expecting and envisioning pleasure, satisfaction, happiness, we tend to attract people, create people, situation, and events that confirm our positive expectations. So, consciously imagining that what we want can help us to manifest it in our lives. And as Dharini's experience, when you start manifesting through your visualization, it also helps you to realize your block and clear it. It cannot just happen because of any wrong energy. It just cannot happen when you consciously do it, right? Or if it is happening, it will not manifest only. So you'll come to know that somewhere my energy is not right. Right? Let me see how long the other one is, if we can cover it up. Yeah. It is short only. Narini, let's wait for 5 minutes and then you can go ahead. We'll complete this so that we complete the chapter itself. Right? Please go ahead, Rajita, using creative visualizations.
The process of change does not occur on superficial levels through mere positive thinking. It involves exploring, discovering, and changing our deepest, most basic attitude towards life. That is why learning to use creative visualization can become an experience of deep and meaningful growth. In the process, we often discover ways in which we have been holding ourselves back, blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction and fulfillment in our lives through our fears and unconscious beliefs.
Yeah, just a
Once,
second, Rajita. So in the
yeah.
process, we often, yes, please keep yourself mute, everyone. In the process, we often discover ways in which we have been holding ourselves back, blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction, fulfillment in our lives through our fears and unconscious beliefs, right? So, I don't know, I'll tell you sometimes what happens with me is many a times, whenever my mentor praises me, I do a mistake immediately after that, and my communication goes off with my mentor. I don't know why this happens, but I somewhere, I don't know what happens with me, but somewhere I feel subconsciously really undeservable deep within, or I'm not able to digest the fact that she is praising me. Okay. And immediately after that, I am off track. How come, Priya? I mean, how come? You know, look at the patterns, look at the behavioral things, right? How they are deep within, right? I have come to know after several experiences now that this is how I do, right? Because everything I am creating for myself. So recently only I've got a big appreciation from her. Somewhere I couldn't take it. Okay. And I just go fully off board, you know, messed everything. Now I'm realizing when I'm working on again and again, connecting each and every dots, going back, I'm able to see, you know, the deeper conflict of deservability within doesn't allow me to accept it with balance. It doesn't make me accept it with balance. I take it as a pride or a ego or this, me, me praised. So somewhere that kind of thing comes automatically, that imbalanced state. I go into that imbalanced state automatically, right? Because of that conflict of deservability within me, right? So I'm in such a deeper thing. So understanding your blocking yourself from achieving satisfaction and fulfilling life. So unnecessarily I do mistakes. Unnecessarily. Walking on a right path, suddenly I'll take a turn. Walking very good, doing very good in life. But when I come to know that I'm doing very good in life, then Priya is Priya. I have to take a turn. Then I have to, you know, see the things and then I will return back. So, that's a kind of attitude I have in me. And several factors motivate me for this. One is like I feel uh I feel a kick in doing that, you know. Deep within, there is a kick. that gives me. Walking on a right path is like boring for you. So wrongly, the concept of happiness and fulfillment is wrong conceptions have been developed within me. I mean, that is the conditioned of my subconscious. It is like that, right? So when I am correcting myself on what is real fulfillment, what is real satisfaction, what is real you, right? I'm able to experience that as well now in my life, right? So that's how these deeper things in ourselves helps us. So blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction and fulfillment in our lives through our fears, unconscious beliefs, many unconscious beliefs. Once seen clearly, these limiting attitudes are often dissolved through creative visualization, leaving a space to find and living a natural state of greater happiness and fulfillment and love. Right? So she has mentioned creative visualization. We know through mirror work, through affirmation, through meditation, through creative visualization, all this helps us to create that space where we find and live a natural state of greater happiness, fulfillment, and love. Okay. Let's go ahead, Rachita. At first, you may practice.
Creative visualization at specific times and for specific goals. As you get more in the habit of using it and begin to trust the result it can bring you will find that it becomes an integral part of your thinking process. It becomes a continuous awareness, a state of consciousness in which you know that you are the constant creator of your life.
Yeah.
That is
So,
the ultimate point.
just a second, Rachita. I understand this, but I have not experienced this so far. I understand this very well, what she's trying to say here, but experience is not there. So it becomes a continuous awareness, a state of consciousness in which you know that you're constantly creating your life. So every moment with every thought and visualization, intuition, you're creating it, you're creating it. Every moment it's a creation, right? So I can understand at what level she is speaking, but I don't know. I've not experienced through creative visualization, at least I'm not sure, but I know this can be done, this can be achieved, right? This is the ultimate point of creative visualization, to make every moment of your life a moment of wondrous creation, in which we just naturally choose the best, the most beautiful, the most fulfilling lives we can imagine, right? If it would have been previous Priya, I would have felt such bookish language. Bullshit. What she's saying, How can one have wondrous, beautiful, fulfilling life? You know, Look at the people around. I have seen everybody struggling. Right? But now I know, yes, it is. Even I'm experiencing the same in my life, right? So a simple exercise in creative visualization, which we are going to do now next time. Okay. By that time, we will keep continuing our visualization for whatever specific goals we have to do. Okay. Now, Dharini, please go ahead. After that, we'll do our pink bubble again for this week.
Two things, Priya. So when you spoke about the unconscious belief, the fears or whatever, I could totally relate. Uh, so when my friends they say that they fight with their spouse every day, I
Hmm.
say that no, I and my husband are very understanding. We don't fight at all,
Hmm.
and that day we fight for something or the other. We usually don't fight, but that day, the day I say that we don't fight, we fight.
We will fight. Hmm.
That
See,
happens
subconscious, sub unconscious, right? I mean, how come? You know, how come? But there is a conflict that happens so immediately within. Something happens, something happens within. It's like tuck, and you go just in a different direction, right? So this is all coming from those unconscious beliefs. Wonderful point, Dharini. Thank you for mentioning that. Second point.
yeah. Regarding the money, giving money and like how I take it. Earlier and all, I used to feel the same thing, like what everyone used to feel. Arey, why is he asking this money? Why can't he ask others? Why only me?
I
He
only
has so
make.
many friends coming to me, right? This I used to feel, but like later when I started giving it without any thought, no, what I felt is like there's one of my friend who actually asked me money like whenever he have to travel from abroad to India to meet his family. So at that time, I give the money, and what he does is like he'll return me back every month. Starting of the month, when he gets the salary, he'll return 5,000 to me. So then, like I started thinking, okay, I am getting 5,000 per month. Like that is like a savings. Like whenever I have the money, I'm giving it. But like every month, it is like returning back to me, and like I'm putting it as a savings thing. So
Very nice.
now I'm looking at giving the money, I'm giving it with happiness, and like what universe is giving me is that like I'm putting it into savings. So that's like going for some good thing. It's actually coming
Good.
back to me in a good form.
Very nice. Very nice, Dharini. Wonderful, Dharini. So whatever level you wanted it to happen for you with a clear energy, it's happening for you, right? Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dharini. Thank you for sharing it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's do our pink bubble quickly and we will close our session with this. Okay, so pink bubble for this. Now we know that we every time have to do pink bubble. Come with your desire beforehand only so that you don't have to waste time thinking, what should I feel? What should I make a goal? Come before that only, beforehand with a goal that you want to do a pink bubble today. So I have to know what do I have to want to. Okay. So let's go ahead. I want all of you to please close your eyes and sit with yourself. Take a deep breath. Let go of anything, any heaviness, any tension, stress, worries, everything. And relax your forehead completely. Take a deep breath and relax your forehead. Relax your whole face. Relax your neck. Relax your spine. Relax your hands, your stomach, your chest, your hip portion, and your thighs, to your knees, to your legs, and your feet. Relax whole of your body. Take a moment and ask yourself, what do you want? Any goal that you would like to accomplish in next week. Of yourself and see it happening now. See and visualize it, how it is when it is going to happen. Feel it is really happening for you. Say thank you for this beautiful experience. Thank you, universe. Thank you for making it happen for me. Feel grateful for it. Feel very, very happy for it. joyful and blessed. Now, put it in a pink bubble and send it in the universe. Let it come back to you. Be so grateful for manifesting it. Saying thank you, universe. It's a wonderful experience. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. As I count from 5 to 1, we can begin and come out. So become aware. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rub your hands and you can come out. Okay, very nice. I could visualize a lot of details, so wonderful for me. I hope it's same for all of you, but it's okay. We are in a learning phase. We all are in learning phase, and it's okay to make mistakes and to grow in life, right? Nothing is a mistake. It's all growth. It's all learning and growing. Okay? Okay, so that's all for today. Anyone, anything has to say anything? Anyone? All okay? All great? Okay, Jyoti ji. Jyoti, thank you for joining, Jyoti. Is it our Jyoti from Delhi?
Yes, Priya.
Hi, Jyoti. Long time,
Hi, how
Jyoti.
are
Thank you
you?
for joining. I'm doing very good.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining. We have to connect also, Jyoti. So please, like, take out time on this weekend.
sure. 100%.
So, yeah. So morning time doesn't suit you, right, Jyoti, for mirror work?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. I'm comfortable for evening actually.
Okay. We'll connect, Jyoti. Okay. I'll
Sure,
connect on
sure.
this. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Jyoti. Thank you, all of
Okay,
you.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank
And
you.
that's all. We'll close now with this. Thank you all. Bye bye, all. Love you all.
Bye
See you
bye.
all. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye. Take care.
Once again, I
Yeah.
I some resistance is there from their side. Yeah, I could see that. Like I told no, my friend. Today I met him, but he doesn't want to talk on that topic. He only asked me for that help, but so I didn't force.
No problem. No problem. Next time, Gauri.
Yeah,
So
thank.
maybe that time. See, everybody gets scared of revealing themselves, Gauriji. This is a big problem, you know. So, a moment he asked for help, the second thought would have been, what if she will know the details? And what if it gets to someone else? You know, my daughter,
Yeah,
this,
I
that.
met. Yeah, I
This,
met her 10 days before to see her child. That time she was literally crying. That is why I offered this thing. That time
mm,
she volunteered, okay, I will connect and all. Now they are double thinking,
yeah,
they are having some
that
doubt.
is what, that is what now, Gauriji, mind works that way, right? So, what the best you can do is pray for them. That will clear your karma with them, Gauriji, right?
Sure.
So pray for them every day that she gets happier for in her life, right? Right. Very nice,
Well,
Gauriji.
thinking it's
Hmm.
very happy, like feeling happy, praying for others' happiness,
Yes,
no?
yes.
That
Please
will
pray
help.
for her.
Thank
Yes, yes.
you.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
Gauriji. So that's all. Bye bye.
Thank
Take care, all. See you all. Love you all. Good night. Very good night to all of you. Bye all.
you.